We have to do something, and unfortunately, we're to that point where something has to be done soon.
New this morning, the Adams County Sheriff says the jail is falling apart, and this morning we're getting a closer look at some of the problems. Sheriff Gene Claps tells us that it costs tens of millions of dollars every year just to maintain the facility. They're dealing with things like mold, water contamination, and sewer infrastructure issues, along with health and safety concerns for both staff and inmates.
The sheriff says building a new jail in a different location would fix all of that. 90's reporter Brianna Clark has been tracking this story for us. Brianna, just a few months ago, the county was talking about possibly increasing property taxes to help pay for a new jail.
Yeah, that's right. They were even going to put it on the ballot this year, but decided not to. Instead, they're using this time to help educate voters on the problems that are happening here. The question could come up again in 2026, but Sheriff Clapp says he's worried that they'll just be throwing away money until then. He tells me the jail should never have been built here in the first place.
Before where the coroner's office is at from here, this was all wetlands in here still.
A quick glance, and everything appears normal at the Adams County Detention Facility.
And we're just having to keep putting a Band-Aid on it.
Rip off that Band-Aid, and Sheriff Gene Clapp says the issues are endless.
We're talking tens of millions of dollars for Band-Aids.
This is one of several things that need fixing. It's the ramp that leads from the parking lot to the jail's main entrance.
It continues to
right now,
crumble.
It's being held up by support scaffolding.
A lot of the building is in serious decay because of the water and the water table.
He says rainwater and snowmelt create pools around the property, and leaks in the roof drip right into inmate cells. Inside the 40-year-old building, more problems.
To give you an idea of moisture in this building and walls, the door jambs are rotting and rusting.
And in crawl spaces like this one, mold and corrosion.
We have a floor that started to decay and collapse in our kitchen area.
In a 2023 structural analysis report, inspectors found abandoned wastewater lines under the Adams County Jail, along with blocked vents and damage from past plumbing leaks.
So let's go to D module.
The sheriff says cinder blocks lining jail cells are crumbling, making it easy for inmates to dig holes with their hands.
Oh, we're in a corner.
Using Band-Aids to buy time.
The only direction that we can go here is to continue to go downhill. Regardless of how much patching or how many Band-Aids we put on this problem, it's not going to correct it until something actually gets done.
So the 2023 structural report shows the building's foundation is stable, and some of the issues they're experiencing are typical wear and tear for a 40-year-old structure. But it also shows the lack of ventilation is causing higher than normal moisture levels inside the building. The county says they're aware of the problems and they're in the process of fixing them based on what they learned from this report. And in the meantime, commissioners want to hear from you, the public. We'll have details on that coming up. Reporting live in Adams County, Brianna Clark, 9 News.
Well, that was, certainly concerning.
Yeah, hence the reason they're seeing mold in there as well. Definitely concerning. All right, Brianna, thank you.